everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and if you're just catching me now for the first time, I am an illustrator who loves to color, and right now we are working on a live stream series from the wonderful book Colormorphia by Kerby Rosanes, and we're doing this clockwork page here. So I'm on a little bit earlier than I'm scheduled to be, and the reason why is because I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on my channel. But before I get started chatting and talking, let's see here. Good morning, Rhea. Welcome. So for those of you who don't know, this is a color and chat. Excuse me. Let me take a drink of water before we get going. My voice has not warmed up yet. So, this is a color and chat. Hi Shannon. Welcome. We're going to be chatting all throughout the course of this video. It's a slower pace video than the edited video that I just put out. And so we'll wait for a little bit for other people to come in. Hi Fabibi, welcome. Hi Lozzie. Welcome. Yeah, I'm a little bit early, not that early, but a little smidge early. I have a lot to cover. This page, since we're doing it with polys, you guys know I'm more of a Prismacolor person usually. That was what I've worked in for the most part on my channel. I did not realize how slow Prismacolors are. Polys are. Oh goodness, it's going to be one of those days. The only thing we got done last episode, which was an hour, was this gear and a little bit of the background back here. So I was like, oh man. So we may end up bumping this series up to 2 hours per video, but we'll see. Oh, thank you and welcome from Brazil, huh? Awesome. Yeah, I think I've seen you on my channel before. Or was it Instagram? I'm not sure. But anyway, welcome. Alright guys, so while people keep popping in, I'm going to get started coloring. I'll just check the chat here and there. Awesome. Okay. Awesome, Ria. Where are you located? Oh, you ordered these last night? Oh my gosh, Shannon, you're going to love them. Good morning, Kenny. Alright. Yeah, I love these pencils, so I've already started making shorties. Now, some of these were from the pencil set that I had previously, so I think this one was actually one of them. I'm using my old pencils before I use the new ones, so I kind of mixed in my old set with the big set. So that's why you see some of them will be different. Like this is a new pencil. Oh no, wait, that's an old pencil too. Which one of these is new? Am I using a new one? Yeah, here you go. So I don't know. Oh, here we go with the focus. So I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but there's two different like fonts. Oh. Okay. Hello? There we go. There's two different fonts. And one has like the 9201 on it, and one doesn't. Anyway, so what we're going to start off using, since I have it in focus right here, is the 177 here, walnut brown. Luckily they both seem to be exactly the same as far as the pigment goes. Okay. So I'm going to zoom in and we're going to get going because we have plenty to cover and we can chat and color at the same time. So I'm going to be working on these inner workings. I'm just continuing what we did last time. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to bring up the chat again. Yeah, these are Polychromos I'm using for BB. Oh, they were on sale, Shannon. Lozzie. Black hole baskets, I love it. Okay, you guys. So let's see, we were over here, I think. And if you hear my little kitty in the background, she is playful right now. She had a rough night last night, but she's doing really well this morning, and she is super playful. So what I wanted to talk to you about is actually what happened this past week on my channel. Abby's playing with a paper bag. I'm really sorry about that. I'm not willing to take away her bag, though. It's like a paper grocery bag. Oh, okay, hi. She heard her name, and now, oh no, not on the computer. Come here. Okay. Don't turn off the live stream now, you hear? Oh man, that was close, guys. I snagged her though. I've got her in my arms. Okay, so sorry. Oh man, this is gonna be trouble. There you go. Go over there. Sorry, guys. All right, this is a live show. So anyway, what's been going on my channel? The black hole baskets, yeah. Hi, Jody. Welcome. Oh, she can play all she wants, Shannon, just not on my laptop. Oh, man. No, she's over by the window now watching the birds. Hi, Patty. Welcome. Okay, so, yeah, so what happened is I got a comment, and you guys know, if you have made a comment on any of my videos, you guys know I not only read every single comment, but most of the time respond to every single comment on my channel. I just do this because the reason why I made my channel is for you guys, and I just love my YouTube family, and I just love interacting with people. So I usually respond to, not all the time, sometimes I'll just heart it if there's not really too much to say, but for the most part, especially if you ask me a question, I will usually answer it. And so I was reading a comment on my channel where someone was watching one of my live streams, and they said that although they liked the content, they didn't like all the chatting, and that it was hard to watch and they couldn't finish the video. And I was kind of, at first I was like, oh, well, they just don't understand that live streams, you know, they're slower paced and we're chatting and it's, you know, it's more just like hanging out with your friends kind of thing, and it's not really, you know, meant to be a quick and snappy video. You know, so at first I kind of just brushed it off, but I thought about it a little more, and I think about what you guys say, you know, I'm not just like, you know, I really do care about helping people and helping out my YouTube fam, my family here. So I was really thinking about it, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, you know, I'm just assuming that the most of my audience likes live streams because that's what a lot of coloring channels do is live streams, but I'm not sure. Like, I never really asked people. So that's why I did that poll this past week. I did a poll asking what people prefer, and I was kind of surprised at the answer, that a lot of people do like shorter videos. And I have to credit, I have some people in my life who I talked to about this as well, and they kind of, you know, kind of helped me through it. Shannon is actually one of those people. I did chat with her about this as well. But yeah, like, I just have been thinking a whole lot about it. And while the majority of people did like shorter videos, there were a couple of people who were very upset. I mean, I was kind of surprised. Like, it's sort of like a polarizing issue, I think. Some people were upset that I am making short videos, and they love the live streams, and they don't want me to do short videos. And then there's other people who like both or who like short videos only. So I was just sort of surprised that there's such a wide array of different opinions about this, and that you know, I maybe have not been doing people a service by only really uploading live streams or doing live streams. So, yeah, Fabibi, I'm doing the shadows first. I love doing the shadows first. It's really hard to make a dark area if you've already put light pencil down. So yeah, I'm doing the shadows first. On white paper, that's generally my strategy. Not always, but most of the time I work on what I call finding the shadows. So, Shannon, Abby's not getting any pencils. She can have my Crayolas if she wants them, but no. Although she does try and play with them sometimes, but lately I've not been allowing her to do that. But yeah, so after I sort of have been thinking about this and taking the poll and then processing what that all means, hi Leslie. I realized, let me zoom in a little more and let's see. I think this is a little blown out now that the sun is coming up. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. Yeah, once I really started like thinking about this more and listening to people, and you know, I just realized that I think there's a way for me to kind of help out both types of people who are watching my videos. The shorter videos that I plan to do in the future will come mostly directly from my live streams. So what I'm going to do is take the live stream video, download it, and then edit it. So that way those of you who really love this format where we're all sitting and chatting and hanging out, which I personally love because I get to interact with you guys on a more personal level. You know, if you love that kind of video and you love even watching it back because of its slower pace, that will not go away. I don't really feel the need to like be exclusively one or the other. I think there's room for both. But then maybe my most popular live streams, the ones that I think people really love to watch, I'll put some time in and do some editing on those. So right now what I'm currently working through is that Metal Gear tutorial series. A lot of people have said that they use that as a reference all the time, so I thought those would be super useful to edit down and be shorter videos and broken up into, you know, what color and what pencil brand. So yeah, so I'm really excited. I think this is something new for my channel, but for those of you who were really upset that I might be doing shorter videos, I just want to reassure you that clearly, since we're here today, my live streams aren't going to go away. And I may do some shorter videos, like if there's a topic that just seems like it lends itself more to a short video and not a long live stream, then I can go ahead and just do that, record that as a shorter video. Case in point, I did a video where I was creating my sharpener, actually, this guy, and that was a short edited video. So things like that I may still do that way. But yeah, so I'm really grateful for everybody's feedback. I didn't realize that I was kind of not helping people all the way, like, or that people weren't interested in watching live streams. That wasn't something that I really even thought about. You guys know I'm not here for like the, you know, I'm just here to help teach. I'm not here for like the views or whatever, but at the same time, like if people aren't learning well by a certain format, I do want to know about that, because like, the whole point of this channel is to help teach people, and if I'm not helping you guys, then it's sort of like a waste of everybody's time, and that's not what I want to do. So yeah, I really appreciate every one of you who like made a comment in the poll, or who made a comment on my video that I uploaded this past weekend. And it's funny because I edited that. Abby was sick and she kept me up one night, and so I was editing that like sleepy in bed, just like, you know, here and there. So it's not a huge pain in the butt to edit. I really actually enjoy it, but yeah. So that's sort of where we're at. Oh, thank you, Patty. I try. I mean, you know. All right, have a great day at work, Rhea. Yeah, Lozzie. I really love doing both types. I love chatting with you guys, and it's like hanging out with a bunch of my buddies, you know. Well, you guys are a bunch of my buddies at this point. So I love the social aspect of the live stream, but I get that a lot of people, when they're just looking for a bit of information, kind of don't feel like going through the whole entire stream to find it. So I think there's room on my channel for both things, and so that's what you guys will start seeing from me. But don't worry if you love the live streams, they are not going anywhere. So yeah, I'm just working through all the shadows. We established our colors on this gear here, and so now we're just going through and working through the shadows and trying to get all of the darkness filled in for this back area. So this series might take a while. I think for next week I'm going to start at 7 a.m. instead of 8 a.m. and we're going to go for 2 hours at a time, because the polys are a harder pencil. They take a little bit longer, it seems like. And that doesn't bother me any, but I think in order to make sure that we're not just doing this page all year long, which might happen, I might bump it up to 2 hours a piece. I know that it's a little bit more digestible at 1 hour for each video, but I figure people can always stop watching it and then come back to it later, so that's not a big deal. Yeah. So next week, look for me at 7 a.m. and I will schedule it ahead of time. I'm trying to get better about scheduling my live streams if I know when they're going to happen. Oh, we're back at the beginning. This is where we were before. Alright, cool. Yeah, Leslie, I love chatting too. Yeah, Cassandra, you like them both. That's great. Hi, Andrea. Welcome. Hi, Cassie. And hi, Wilkinson. Thanks, guys, for coming. Okay, so now that we finished... did we finish? The darks on that intersection. I'm going to swap. So this is going to be fun. Let's see. Can I grab a piece of something to help me focus? Here we go. I should have had a piece of paper handy. Hold on. I'm going to try the Sammy trick, guys. We'll see what happens here. Hello? Alright. Hey, oh, no. Come on. Here we go. It's number 180 raw umber. I think I'm just going to not fuss so much if it doesn't focus. Alright, so we're moving on to raw umber, And this is the second color in our brass color, and we're just going to work our way up. So what I'm going to do is now I am blending out those shadows we put down before and working more into the lights. Now this area back here is going to be darker than the gear that we created up here, and that's because this one is out in the light more. These are dark and in the background, so we may not actually get a whole lot of that light, but I do want to retain some white just in the certain places in order to create a shiny look, because we're still going for shiny gears, and even though they're in the background we can still create that look by just leaving a little bit of the white. So you can see here I'm just going over quite a lot of the dark here in the background. So much fun. This is a complicated page, so there's a high chance that I missed things. So you may be jumping back and forth. But for the most part, I think we're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Alright. Oh, that's great, Patty. Yeah, we love having you here in the chat, so. But I love my lurkers too. There's nothing wrong with lurking. I do it all the time while I'm working. You know, I can't always be active because I have, you know, a lot of work for my day job. But I do love to support other streamers, and I do that by giving thumbs up and watching the videos while they're live. And then of course, you know, if I have time I can chat, but sometimes we don't have time for that, and that's okay too. Like yesterday, I did watch Dee Dee's video, but I didn't have any time to chat. But I just put her on my TV, gave her a thumbs up, and just hung out and did my work and listened for the most part. But I think that still helps her channel. So, nothing wrong with that. And so this is so relaxing and just very easy because we've already established our colors that we're choosing for this type of metal. So we don't have to think about that. We've got our shadows established. Pardon the background noise there, that's street noise. Hi Tammy, welcome. The first color I used was 177 Walnut Brown. Hi Bella, welcome. Hi Adri. Hello, hello. Lozzie, you don't know how I can figure it out. Well, I just take it one little bit at a time. I try not to get overwhelmed by looking at the whole picture, and instead just focus on one little section. So right now I am just focusing on that very dark background. And we're making that all brass, so I don't have to think about what colors I'm picking there. We've already established our brass color from earlier. So yeah, just take it one bit at a time. And I don't mind detail. I use detail a lot in my own personal work, so I think that could be it too. Some people love detail and some people don't. I don't think there's any right or wrong there with that. But I'm going to be here to help you all the way through this. We're going to do it all together, so if you've been thinking about tackling this page and you don't want to because you're not sure, well, we can work on it together and help each other out. I'm trying to decide what that is. I think it's brass, so I'm gonna color it. That may be a mistake, but we'll see. Let's see. I'm just reading the chat here. Hi, Connie. Welcome. Who else did I miss? If I've missed you, it's nothing personal. Yeah, I think I've got everybody. That's a great suggestion, Shannon. I'm going to sharpen my pencil only because we're in the little weeds here with this detail. Okay, so it's going to be a lot easier with a sharper pencil. Oh, it's so amazing to hear how many people gain so much from the community. I work from home, so I'm by myself a lot, so hanging out with you guys is so much fun. It's a break from my day, and a lot of the time I don't get a whole lot of social interaction during the day like I used to with my when I worked in an office. So hanging out with you guys is amazing. And it's funny because I didn't realize that I would miss being around people all day long until I quit my day job and started working at home. And when I did that, like, that was one thing that I really was kind of bummed about. I was actually sort of depressed for a while there because I felt like I just wasn't getting enough social interaction because I live by myself. I do have a boyfriend, but he doesn't live here with me. And I only have Miss Abby here to keep me company. And as awesome as my cat is, it's not the same as hanging out with people. But yeah, when I started hanging out and doing these live streams, oh my gosh, it's like you guys are so much fun to hang out with. First of all, like, so many of you are funny and just so sweet and kind, and it's just so much fun. And then there's also like I'm learning as I go, and you guys are learning, so we're all learning together, which is really fun. I just love live streaming now, and so that's why I won't quit. Even if you guys want shorter videos, I think the best of both worlds is just to record it live and then edit down what is really what people really like to watch. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's awesome. I think the community in general, I mean, you know, we always have some bad eggs in the mix, but for the most part, I think our community is awesome. So, alright, we're moving around. We're getting there. I haven't decided what. I think this will be a brass gear, so let's just dive in on that. So I'm coloring the side, that little strip of metal there. Now we're going to leave some of this lighter in the center where the light would catch it, but I'm going to move on over here into the other side where this, so we're kind of giving a strip of white right down the center for now. We're going to fill that in with more color later. Oh, I'm missing a lot of chat, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm just reading. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Oh, you're lucky, Wilkinson. Is there another name you'd like me to call you? I don't think I've seen you here that much in the chat. Awesome, Tanya. I'm glad that it's in remission. Oh. Yeah, me too, Shannon. I've met a lot of people who I have a hunch I will be chatting with for the rest of my life, and that is amazing. And I think it's because we all share this hobby that we love so much. So it's really easy to connect with people who you just identify with, right? Like we all love coloring and art, and so it's not that difficult to become friends with people, I think. Because we all have the same love of books and pencils and supplies, and we can geek out together and not feel guilty about it. So, yeah, it's really, really amazing. And another thing I've found in this community is a lot of us are going through a lot of the same struggle, actually. A lot of people are dealing with health or social anxiety or, you know, a lot of other things in their lives. And so it's amazing to find people who are going through a similar thing that you are, and we're all here to support each other. It's really a beautiful thing. And those of you who aren't going through anything but just love to color, that's also awesome as well. Coloring helped me through a lot, and I still have a little bit of anxiety, especially stage fright, but I have to say doing my YouTube channel and doing the live streams in particular has really changed that. I'm getting better and better and less frightened about being on camera, and that is all thanks to my channel. So I grow with you guys just as much as I teach. I am not just I'm not just teaching to help you guys, but it also helps me as well. Helps me get better as a person. So it's amazing. Okay, let's move this before I flow off screen. So far I don't think I've done that, but there's always a first. So this is just richening up the color, and we're adding more of that brassy tone into the picture now. Well, that's all right, Patty. You have no need to share if you don't want to share. You do whatever makes you happy. But I can say from experience that the coloring community is far less judgmental than you would think. You know, sharing your coloring online, I've only been met with support and love, and I think a lot of people in the community feel the same way. And I don't think it matters what your skill level is. Like me personally, I like all kinds of stuff. Like when I'm going through Instagram, I'm not just looking at the person's skill level, but you know, if I read in the description, oh, I had so much fun doing this, you know, I like that. So I hit the like button. And so it's not always about skill with coloring. I think it's also about the fun and the community and supporting each other. And I really do believe that everybody deserves to enjoy artwork. Doesn't matter if you're amazing skill-wise or not. And I believe that people do learn. So somebody who might be a beginner now will end up being amazing later down the line if they keep with it. So I love to encourage people. But yeah, it's not always about how good you are. And I think a lot of people feel that way. I mean, I'm sure there's always exceptions to this, of course, but I enjoy seeing all kinds of coloring. Alright, we're getting there, guys. Slowly but surely. So what I like about working on one section at a time when it comes to detailed drawings like this is then you kind of knock out an area and it kind of clarifies things for you. So now that this really detailed background section is starting to come together, we know what that's going to look like, and it's a little less intimidating in that area. Alright, and we are background to the other end. So it's already starting to come together. It starts to look like brass. But let's switch to the next lightest color. Yeah, Pickle. I love your philosophy, Pickle. Tanya, I was using, I'm sorry I missed your question. I was using 180 raw umber, and now I'm going to switch. So let's see if we can get this guy to focus. But if not, I'm just going to call out the number. But let's see here if we can get it to go. Come on, bud. Buddy. Hello. Alright, well, this is... I think it's just... there we go. It is 268 green gold. Oh, I lost it, but it's... Just trust me when I say it's 268 green gold. I don't know what to say. The focus struggle is real. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. I'm just reading the chat again. Yeah, Lozzie, you got it. Come on, buddy. Yeah, Shannon, that's a really nice way of putting it. Your worth is not measured by other people. I totally agree. Kenny, don't cry now, alright? Oh, you guys are so great. So sweet. Yeah, follow each other. I love that. Yeah, feel free to put in your Instagram and your Facebook and your YouTube channels, and follow each other, because I love when people meet each other here on the channel. Okay, so now I am moving into the lightest color. For some of these dark areas, I'm going to get rid of that brightness, but you see here I just left a little tiny, let's see if I can zoom in. Hold on. Oh man, well, quality isn't that great zoomed in, but do you see how I can leave this little tiny strip of white? That's all I'm going to leave. In this background area, not a lot of the brightness is going to reach those back gears, but where they do reach, I want to leave a little tiny bit of white. It'll kind of make it look shiny, but see, all back here is going to be in shadow, so I'm just going to go over everything now with that green gold color. Okay, but here you can see it is closer to the light source. And so I'm leaving that strip of white there. So back here, we're going to have some brightness, but not a whole lot. Like over here is going to be in shadow because of this thing. So it's just kind of taking a look at what each section sort of needs. Cool. Thank you to my moms. Yeah, Adri, that's awesome. Oh, it's gone. Aw, Kenny. Yeah, we all love Shannon. Shannon is amazing. Alright, let's see here. And in general, my mod team is spectacular. I don't know if you guys know, but they dedicate a lot of time, not just to my channel, but to other channels as well. And they are amazing people. But I know I really appreciate the help. I need it. I'm not so good at this stuff, guys. I'm getting better, but I have to admit, still not the best at making videos. But that's okay. I'm getting there. Over time, we all get better, right? Alright, so I did leave a little bit of the white. But for the most part now back here, with all this foliage and other things going over it, I'm just going over everything with this green gold. Alright, and this background will be probably, this spot that we're working in will probably be the darkest. But like here, this gear is out in the light a little more, so we're leaving much more of the white. Okay. Yeah, Kenan and Shani, Shani. Shani. Sorry, that was a good. Sorry, Flash. I'm sorry. We do have to love them. Hi, Victoria. Welcome. Sorry I missed you coming in. Hi, Louise. Oh. Oh, wow. I mean, thank you for being kind, guys, but I have a lot to learn as far as videos go. I try my best, but I admit that I am still learning all the time. I'm still trying to get better every day. When it comes to my coloring and my videos, I'm always going to be pressing on to learn the next thing, so but I appreciate that. I do try hard to give you guys something that's worth watching, so whether or not I succeed all the time is another thing, but I do give it a try. And that's why I do really appreciate feedback. Like, honest feedback does help anyone improve, and I invite that type of feedback. And I'm not talking about things that I can't control. Like, I've gotten so many comments on my voice, like good and bad. I really cannot control how my voice sounds, so that's not really a useful comment. But things like, oh hey Laura, if you edited a little bit like this instead, it would be so much better, you know, that I can help and change, so that is a very useful comment. Or, you know, oh, you know, if you put your light this way, it'll make it look better, you know, things like that. I'm really always open to those constructive comments. They only help the channel and the experience for everybody involved. Because sometimes when I watch my videos back, I'm like, oh man, that's bad. You know, I have a hard time watching my own stuff, but that's okay. I think we all suffer from that a little bit. Okay, so we're just moving right along into this section here. Hi Carla, welcome, and Sue, hello. Yeah, I am very passionate about my art, Patty. I cannot hide it. I love art and coloring. I can't help it. Oh. Yeah, Jody. See, I'm a hot mess too. We're all alright. It's good. And luckily, you know, those of us that do live stream, we know just how difficult it is to do. So luckily, people are very patient and understanding about that. Yeah, I feel really grateful to be part of this community and to have my not Facebook, my YouTube family. Alright. Okay. Well, that's okay, Lozzie. At first, those negative comments would bother me, but now I've just learned that it says more about them as a person than it does about me. You know, commenting on someone's voice that they can't change and saying, oh, I hate your voice, it doesn't really, like, there's nothing I can do about it, so I've just learned to, like, not care. But yeah, if you're going to put yourself out on YouTube, you have to have a pretty thick skin because people are going to say whatever they want to, and they hide behind their little computer screen and say whatever they want to, whether it's good or bad. And yeah, it is what it is. It doesn't bother me anymore, so don't worry about it, Lozzie. And, you know, they have every right to have their own opinion, but I don't understand what they expect me to do about it. I'm not going to change how I talk. Unfortunately, you know, like some people are really great voice actors and they can do that. I am not one of them. You don't want to hear me try and do accents or try and do impressions. No, I'm not good at that, so. Not happening. Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay though. Let's see. Yeah, Jody, people don't realize how tricky streaming is until they do it themselves. But that's okay, you know? That's okay, Cassie. Yeah, I fumble around a lot too when we're live streaming. Live streaming is about just being yourself and just giving yourself to your community and not fussing too much about if it's polished and perfect. I think when people come on a live stream, they realize that it is live and it's not edited, so, you know, there's going to be things that happen, like my cat interrupts the stream, or, you know, all kinds of things happen. You know, there's street noise, things like that, that we cannot control. It's out of our control, so, yeah, people are, in general, fairly understanding of that. So, let's see, let's see. Yeah, you don't have to listen to what anybody else says. You can take everything with a grain of salt. And I do listen to people, but then I also, you know, listen to my own self too when I'm deciding things. Alright, so now let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit because we've got some stuff done, which is exciting. So I'm fairly happy with how the brass gears look in the very background. I don't think I'm going to add our lightest color, which we used in this gear. However, there is one spot where it's kind of popping out from the background, and there I want to use this color. So Whether or not I can get this to focus, yeah. Let's try it though. We're gonna use Sammy's trick. Let's start down here. Come on, buddy. Hello? Hello? Oh man. I don't know. Oh, hey, 102 cream. That is the next color. Hey, exciting. Okay. So I'll zoom back on in. And let's get this guy set up. So he's in the middle. Right there. Okay. Hey, so exciting when it focuses. It's like a party. Should the area... Okay, this is why I love you guys helping me out with these. So Lozzie says, should the area behind the dragonfly on the left at the bottom? The left at the bottom. Aha! This here? So this looks like a pocket watch to me. So I will be filling that in, but I haven't decided if that's going to be silver or brass. But yeah, this area back here, you mean? Or do you want that to be the sky? See, I think if it were transparent, like if you could see through this area, then you would see the clockworks behind it. But I think there's a backing on that piece. I'm not sure though. Yeah, Victoria, I'm using Polychromos. Exactly, Pickle. Yeah, I think I will probably be creating a lot of darks back there, but I haven't decided if I want this to be silver or brass yet, so I've just left it off for now. We're just working on the inner circle here. So, hi Sammy, welcome. Behind the cog. See, we're at a bit of a delay, so I've already moved my pencil. So, yeah, I mean, this whole area I will probably address, and it probably will be fairly dark, but I haven't decided. I haven't decided if it'll be silver or brass. So yeah, we're just working on the one spot, but then I will go through that and we'll figure it out. Let's see. Hi Maribel, welcome. Yeah, Lozzie, it'll probably be really dark back there. So we're using 102 cream, and I am just going to richen up and transition from this rich dark brown color to the white. So we're just leaving a strip of white in the very center, but otherwise adding this cream color to it. So I hope you guys can see okay. All right. Okay, let's see. So we are close to being done on time for today. Gosh, it flies past. I'm not going to use the lightest color. We have another lighter color that we were using on this gear here, right at the bright spots, but I don't think we need that. Oh, and it broke too. Classic. All right, so next up, what should we start? Let me zoom out. Let's just take a look at the overall page. So we finished the center area. Let's see, let's throw in another gear. Can we do a really quick gear? Let's see, this one is real simple, so let's do this really fast. Let's see here. Zoom me back in. Now this one's at the top of the composition and it's going to catch a lot of light. That's because there's nothing above it really blocking it too much. So we're going to start again. I'm going to try to focus. Hopefully we won't take up the whole time just focusing things. We're starting with 177 Walnut Brown. Hi buddy, come on, hello. It just won't focus. I don't know why. Alright, well it's I swear it's 177. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, anyway. I do what I can. We're going to let's see. Oh, that's alright, Sammy. Don't worry about it. I missed a lot of. I couldn't actually chat during your stream this weekend, so I totally get it. We have lives too. So I'm going to use a drop shadow. So we have here this leaf here is going to be creating a cast shadow onto the gear. So I'm just mimicking the shape. And I think all of this back here is that gear. Yeah, okay. So let's do the same. We also have a little flower here, so let's do another cast shadow. So you see how I'm just mimicking the general shape, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Shadows are generally fuzzy and not precise, so they don't have to be perfect. I think that's just a petal. Let's do a shadow back here. Oh, excuse me. Take care, Victoria. Let's see who else. Yeah, Sammy, I don't know. I'm so bad at focusing. It used to be really easy with my cell phone, but let's see if we can get it to focus this time. Oh wait, no, first we have to actually do the other shiny bits. Never mind, I'm jumping ahead. I'm so concerned about focusing. Thank you guys. Alright, so now let's see here. We have shine coming from the top there. Let's just say that maybe we'll have a strip of brightness coming through here. See, if the angle of the gear is slightly different, then it will be a slightly different spot of highlight. So let's just say that we've got and I'm just doing a real light touch, trying to figure this out. So we've got that area. Yeah, you guys might not be able to see this too well, but aw, I hope I'm not coming down with something either. We will see what happens. I definitely had a sneeze just then, but that could just be, you know, a random sneeze, I don't know. something in there. Okay. Yeah, I like where that's placed. So we're going to fade that on out down there so we have, okay. Whenever I'm trying to figure something out and it has stuff that's overlapping it, I draw through the object, you know, in the air like I just did, pretending like the objects aren't being overlapped. That helps me visualize where the shadows start and stop. Okay. Really light touch and layering. I think I've established where I want my dark area to be. Yeah. Okay, so now let's move on to, hey cutie. Let's try and focus, shall we? Focus. Oh man, I'm always nervous about this, I don't know why. Okay, so Sammy said, don't go too close. Maybe if I, come on, focus. Oh man, it was like focus for a second there. Come on, buddy. Hello? Maybe. Oh man. Hey, 180 raw umber. I had it there for a second. Maybe that helps a little bit. I don't know. Okay. um let's see. Oh, well, thank you. I think it is fairly easy, but I think that's also because I've been coloring and drawing for a long time, so don't compare yourself now. You guys know how I feel about that. So we're just layering over it. Adding in some more of this rich tone. Ozzy. You guys. Oh man. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. You guys are talking way too fast for me. Sorry. If you want to tell me something specific, go ahead and put what you have to say in all caps, and that will bring it to my attention. Because at some point, I just, I don't know, I'm not very good at that. I get so in the flow with these things too. I forget to check sometimes. Again, it's nothing personal. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just layering over top of that dark area that we put down. This is a richer, more vibrant color than the walnut brown. A very brassy color, I'd say. So my trick with nice blends when it comes to the polys is really layering. They don't smush like Prismas do, so I've just found through playing with them that the best way to get a really soft, smooth blend is to layer and layer and layers. So you do one layer with a soft touch and then you layer over it again. So I'm leaving some of that middle area for my dark brown. We're going to go back on that later. Now pressing a little bit more into the lighter areas with this color. And let's go over all of the drop shadows with this color as well, just to richen up that as well. Let's see, what's going on? Oh, Kenny. Well, I'm sure I can unintentionally hurt people's feelings. It's never meant to do that, but where did I put that pencil? Oh, there it is. Putting things in the wrong spot. Don't do that. Okay. That's okay, Tammy. I think we talked already about that. You can exchange out a different color for that. I'm just using the green gold because it's actually a better match for me than the one that I suggested. Okay, so now I'm going to swap color again. So we're going to have some fun focusing. This is going to be amazing. We're going to do green gold here. This is 268. Maybe he'll focus because I told him to. Hey, buddy. Come on. Focus. Oh, man. Okay, me writing it down doesn't help. Maybe putting a finger in there. Boop. Come on. I don't know, guys. I'm so bad at this. Oh, gosh. It's like, okay, maybe instead of autofocus, I can, let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. It's 268 green gold. There we go. Just by not auto-focusing it. Gosh, I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to make that focus better. It's like a constant struggle. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. Okay, so we're using green gold. I think from now on I might just call out the number or hold up the pencil close to the page. I don't know. What do you guys think? I do like holding up the pencil for those of you who are not listening though and just watching. Like if you have the volume down. I don't know. I'll have to think about this. Okay, so we are getting there. Don't forget the little pokey outy things. That's a technical term. Okay, so that's fun. And now we're going to switch. It could be the gold shine, Sammy. I think you're right. It's shiny. You need a raise, Shannon. All right, how much you want? All right, so we have 102 cream here, and that's not going to focus, so I'm just going to leave it. You let me know what you want to be paid, Shannon. We'll work out something. You guys. Alright, so I'm just working into the light areas here. I'm going to leave quite a little bit of this white, but I do like to kind of work into it and make it so that the transition isn't so abrupt. So we're leaving quite a bit of that white, but also layering this cream over top. It's starting to look fairly good. Okay, so now I'm going to work back through the darks. So I like the way that this area looks, but I want to darken up. Thanks, Shannon. Oh, you guys. We can see my hand wrinkles. Okay, I'm going to try and hold it in my hand. That wasn't working before, but let's give it a shot here. Hand wrinkles. There we go. 180 raw umber. Hey, look at that. It did work. Nice job, Sue. You can enjoy my wrinkles. Alright, Kenny. So I'm going to use this in just the center area. We're going to deepen up those shadows a little more and make it richer. More contrast, because contrast is important for metal. You guys crack me up. I love it. Hand wrinkles. Okay, so I'm still leaving that very center area. We're going to probably use that dark walnut color there. But let's put some more of this over these shadows. Layering and layering. That's why this page may take us a while to do. But gosh, I do love these pencils so much. Alright. Oh look, we forgot a spot. That's alright. We'll get to it. Oh man, hand wrinkles! Woohoo! Oh. Hi, Dee Dee. I'm so glad you're lurking and laughing. Alright, we're going to enjoy my hand wrinkles yet again. Because we're switching color. Here we go. We've got 177 walnut brown. Hey, that works. Look at how wrinkly it is. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Yep. That's happening right here live on camera. Enjoy. So we're going to go in the center of this gear here and use our walnut brown to create a pop of contrast right in the center of this shadow area. Yeah, I like showing my hand wrinkles to you guys. That's fun. Alright, so we'll probably switch to another color again. But I really want to make sure that this is dark enough, so that's why we're doing it in this way. So just layering and layering. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have another gear done. And then we can move on to another thing. We'll have to decide what we're going to move on to in the next stream. Aw, I'm glad it made your morning better, Sammy. Hello, Barbara. Hey, it works. You're right, Dee Dee. Yeah, I think you're right, Shannon. Oh, Louise, if there's anybody who can read palms, I will offer up my palm uh, as a guinea pig. But I don't read palms. I have no idea. All right, I'm also going to just deepen up the shadow down here. It is going to be fairly dark in this spot. Like that. Okay, so now let's warm up the transition because I think that's a little bit, put it in the wrong spot again. What's wrong with me? Okay, I think that's a little too brown and not brassy enough. So, palm reading time. Okay, guys, we're gonna 180 raw umber along with wrinkles. Hey, that works pretty well. All right, we have the secret sauce to focusing. Oh man, you guys are so funny. Okay, so I'm just working over that walnut brown just to kind of richen up the color and make it more warm. Yeah, I like that a lot. That looks fairly brassy. Alright, and just in time to finish off this stream. So what we got done today is we did the okay, I can't talk. The inner center area here, finished that up, and we also did another gear. So this is taking quite a long time. This page is not a quick page to do, and with the polys, it's also not a quick medium. So next week, we're going to be meeting at 7 a.m. That is right, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so an hour earlier than we started today. The reason why is I'm going to push these to 2 hours long, so that way hopefully we can get done in a snappier pace on my channel. So next week we'll be working on more metal. We may do more brass, or we may switch to silver. I haven't really decided which of these pieces are going to be brass and silver beyond what we just did. So I'll take a look at this over the course of the week and kind of make my decision, and then we can go from there. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Shannon, you don't have to be here for all that time, please. Don't worry if you if you aren't awake. Usually I don't get trolls that early in the morning, so Shannon. Thank you. How did you miss what? While I'm waiting for Shannon's answer, I am but no, that's okay. You guys can watch it back. So I'm going to Shannon, just sleep in and come to us at 8 o'clock and we'll be fine. I promise you, you aren't missing much. And that doesn't mean you're gonna get a pay doc either. Okay, guys, I'm cracking up. I'm really sorry. Love you guys. Let's give you a shout out before we get going. We have in the chat right now here, we've got Bella, Shannon, our comedian, Dee Dee, Tammy. We've got Lozzie and Sammy and Sue. Who else is here? We've got Adri. And Leslie, thanks for coming, guys. Let's see who else is here. We've got Bella and Patty. I'm just scrolling up now and trying to find some new names I haven't called. Tammy, thanks for coming. Who else? Barbara, thanks for coming. I'm sorry I missed you coming in. Who else is here? Oh, and Barbara, you haven't let me know. You won that giveaway, didn't you? Let me know which page you picked. Just don't forget to email me. And we have Carla and Tanya. Thanks, guys, for coming. I had a great time today with you. And Wilkinson, thanks for coming. Who else is here? Alright, guys, thank you so much for everything. I love chatting with you guys. And, yeah, you're in the future. Take care, Otilia. Alright, guys, I will see you next week for another live stream. And look out on my channel for some more edited videos. I'm going to do those as time permits. And get some more stuff out to you because I saw that we reached 100 likes on that video yesterday. So thank you guys for your support and your feedback. My channel would not be the same without you, and it really does matter to me helping you guys out, just knowing what you think and what you like. So keep those comments and suggestions coming because I do listen to them and I do care. And yeah, thanks so much for joining today. And we will see you in other streams and other people's streams. I think Sammy is streaming soon. So see you guys soon. All right, bye.